I met up with Optimum D-Tox about January a year ago, about 13 months ago, in a business mixer. And there was this little bottle sitting on the table, and I said, well, what is it? And then I got some explanation, and by golly, I got a bottle because I wanted to get this bottle for my wife, who has certain things that she suffers with. And she wouldn't take it. She's take a couple medications, and she was worried. So I took it. Well, I want to tell you, that was the greatest move I did in a long time, because the first thing that happened, now I'm 64 years old, and I've had a prostate problem for a good 10 plus years. And it got to the point where I was up 5 times a night going to the bathroom. Well, since I'm taking Optimum D-Tox, it took about 2.5 weeks, 1 time a night. And another thing, I tend to catch cold. Now, my diet isn't the greatest. I know what a good diet is, and I still like barbecue pork and other things like that. So I tend to catch cold a couple of times a year. Not once in the last 13 months since I'm taking Optimum D-Tox have I gotten a cold. I've tried. People laugh at that. But I mean, in other words, I got the little tickle in the back of my nose, and I'm going to wake up tomorrow, here we go. And I wake up tomorrow, it's not there. It's gone. And I've had patients say the same thing. You know, I thought I was getting sick, and I didn't. So that's a pretty common theme. So that's what it's done for me. Now my wife, my beautiful wife, she has had an arthritic thumb at the base of her thumb for a year maybe, 2 years now. To the where if she tried to open a jar, why there'd be knives coming in. It was terrible pain. And it took her about 2.5 months, but since she's taken the detox, this thumb pain, this arthritic pain, went down about 80%. So it's still a little tender right there, but she can open jars, she can use her hands. It's wonderful. And the other thing that she has had is that she's had a kind of an unhappy lower tract, a kind of an intestinal problem for probably all her life. Stomach ache and having to go to the bathroom and some loose, some tight, this, that. I mean, it's been not a happy thing for her. Since she takes the Optimum Detox, that's all leveled out. She is now regular, comfortable, no belly aches anymore, and that sort of thing.
Bibi has a story to share. When we first got her, almost 12 years ago, she came to us with a very severe liver condition that we weren't aware of at the time until just weeks after we got her, her health started declining, and it was evident that she was a sick dog. So we took her to the vet, and they took a series of tests and discovered that her liver enzyme count was over 3,300, which was unbelievable that she was still alive, because the average count, the normal count, is 120. So there's a big difference from 120 to 3,300. Well, and the worst part was that the final diagnosis was that they couldn't save her. There wasn't anything they could do for her. And of course, we were devastated. Both of us went home and cried about it. And then we decided, well, we have nothing to lose. So we started giving her immediately the yucca extract drops. And within 48 hours, she was like a different dog. She started eating, drinking. So I knew that it was really helping her. So about a week after that, maybe 10, 12 days into her illness, she had another blood series done, and that came out very, very good. So she was on her way to recovery. She was down to 150, which was unbelievable in less than 2 weeks. So. And here she is today, 11 years later, she's still with us. And so each and every day, both of them get their daily yucca extract drops. And they're healthy, happy, and vibrant, and full of energy. In fact, 2 weeks ago, Bibi just had another blood series done when she had her dental work and dental cleaning done. And the vet announced that she had the blood work of a 2-year-old dog.
I call it my rejuvenating elixir, and I don't dilute it with anything other than a couple of ounces of water, both in the morning and at night, and it just generally makes me feel good.
when I learned more about the benefits of Optimum D-Tox with cholesterol, triglycerides, coronary artery disease, all these kind of things, I was very open to that and have found it to be a very beneficial part of my practice.
My whole purpose is to get people off of their drugs, get them off of their medications, and get them to living a healthy life that supplies the vast majority of everything that they need.
It's such a miracle. I mean, this is dollar for dollar, best stuff I've ever had in my office.
In closing, I'd like to simply say that in developing the Optimum D-Tox and the opportunity we've had in working with some of these magnificent desert botanicals, specifically the Mojave yucca, has been a spiritual journey that's taken us back almost 30 years. But the benefits people have derived as a result of these products is nothing short of miraculous. We receive thousands of testimonials from people all over the world. If all this information makes sense and you'd like to get started on Optimum D-Tox, we'd encourage you to get with whoever invited you to watch the video or simply call the number at the end of the video. Allow us the opportunity to get you started to a happier, healthier lifestyle and on your journey to wellness.
It's in the plants, it's in the roots, it's on the vines and all the fruits. It's from the earth, she gives us love, from the greatest one above. Mother Nature is the answer. She has everything we need. She has made the mountains, waters, the rivers and the streams. You can see her on the prairies, in the rich and fertile lands. She is the abundance upon the desert sand.